Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and seeing this headline flash across every news channel. US economy has collapsed. Your heart races. You check your bank app, it won't load. Markets are crashing worldwide. Within hours, everything you know about modern life begins to crumble. This isn't science fiction. With America's national debt exploding past $36 trillion, recession fears reaching 4090, and political dysfunction at all-time highs, we're closer to economic catastrophe than most realize. Welcome to Vibverse. Today, we're taking you through the most terrifying 30 days in American history. The collapse begins. It starts with a cyber attack hitting America's largest banks simultaneously. Within minutes, trading systems go offline. Panic spreads like wildfire. By 9:30 a.m., the Dow Jones plummets 4,000 points, a 20% drop, triggering circuit breakers. But here's the nightmare. America's $36 trillion debt is 120% of GDP, higher than the combined output of the next four economies. When investors lose confidence, they dump treasury bonds. Japan and China, holding nearly $2 trillion in US assets, begin selling. The dollar starts its death spiral. By day 2, digital bank runs begin. Unlike the 1930s, this happens through mobile apps, millions withdrawing simultaneously. Banks only keep 10% cash reserves. When everyone wants money at once, the system collapses. You rush to ATMs. There's a line of 50 people. The machine displays temporarily out of service. You try 3 more, all empty. By day 3, the FDIC has $128 billion to cover $10 trillion in deposits. The math doesn't work. Major banks begin failing. Hyperinflation. By day 4, the dollar has lost 40% of its value. Gas stations tripled their prices overnight. That $3.5 gallon now costs $12. This is hyperinflation, the plague that destroyed Germany in the 1920s and Venezuela in the 2010s. Your $200 grocery bill? Now, if food exists. Here's why this matters globally. All oil is priced in dollars. When the dollar collapses, Saudi Arabia, and Russia refuse dollar payments. They demand euros, yuan, or gold. Import-dependent America suddenly can't buy anything abroad. iPhones, electronics, clothing, Uncle supplies. 90% of consumer goods come from overseas. Supply chains disintegrate. The global contagion spreads. The US represents 25% of global GDP. China's factories shut down. 60% of exports go to America. Germany's automotive industry crashes. European markets fall 35% in a week. Japan's Nikkei drops 45%. It's 2008 multiplied by 10. Food crisis. By day 8, America faces its worst nightmare. Food supply chain collapse. Grocery stores stripped bare. Why so fast? America's just-in-time delivery means stores only stock 3-5 days inventory. When trucks stop, shelves empty within 72 hours. Trucks need fuel, payment systems, and willing drivers. With worthless dollars, gas stations won't sell fuel. Electronic payments are down. Drivers stay home protecting families. American farms shut down. Texas, California will experience mass livestock sell-offs. Cyber attacks hit processing plants. Within 2 weeks, 40% of households report food insecurity. Remaining food prices skyrocket. 400600. People barter goods instead of using cash. Desperation breeds chaos. Looting spreads in major cities. Fights break out at stores. Wealthy neighborhoods hire private security. The social fabric tears apart. Social collapse. By day 15, major cities descend into anarchy. When the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, society fractured within weeks. When Argentina's economy imploded in 2001, riots consumed Buenos Aires for months. America follows the same pattern. New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston become war zones. With 70% unemployment and worthless currency, millions have nothing to lose. Police, unpaid for weeks, abandon posts or join gangs. Hospitals shut down. Life-saving medications become scarce. Power grids fail. By day 18. Governors declare emergencies. Some implement martial law, but the military is in crisis. Soldiers haven't been paid. Their families starve. Personnel desert to protect loved ones. 1 million troops cannot control 330 million desperate civilians. Between day 15 and 21, 50 million Americans flee cities for rural areas. This is America's largest internal migration. Small towns close borders, sometimes violently. America fragments into isolated communities. New world order. While America burns, the world transforms. By day 22, the Chinese yuan replaces the dollar as reserve currency. China pivots toward Europe, Africa, South America. Chinese troops deploy to stabilize South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, Philippines. Without American military, China faces no opposition. Europe suffers 30% GDP contraction. Germany's export economy collapses. However, the EU survives by partnering with China. The euro strengthens as a dollar alternative. BRICS nations Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa establish a new monetary system. They create a basket currency backed by gold, oil, minerals. Russia dominates energy supply to Europe and Asia. Oil prices surge above $200 per barrel. By day 30, America exists in name only. The country fractures into regional powers. California, Oregon, Washington trade with Asia. Texas declares economic independence. Midwest states form the Great Lakes Alliance. The Northeast maintains European ties. Middle America retreats to subsistence farming. Conclusion: America's GDP contracts 60% in year 1. Recovery takes 20 to 30 years. The federal government ceases meaningful function. America loses 40-60 million people through emigration, starvation, disease, violence. Could this happen? Experts are divided. The $36 trillion debt, 119% debt to GDP ratio, $1.8 trillion annual interest payments are alarming. The IMF warns. Banks predict 40-90 recession probability. But there's hope. The dollar remains entrenched. America has the strongest military and most innovative companies. This scenario requires multiple simultaneous failures. The collapse isn't inevitable, but it's no longer impossible. America stands at a crossroads. Choices made now determine if this remains fiction or becomes reality. What would you do in the first 30 days? Share below. Like and subscribe to Vibverse for more deep dives. Stay informed, stay prepared, stay hopeful. This is Vibverse signing off.